today, Stephen DeVillo is going to be taking us through a walking tour of the West Farm section of the Bronx.
The purpose of the Bronx Ramble is to introduce people to the Bronx River, not only its ecology and its beauty, but the human history that has taken place alongside the river. Well, West Farms is the oldest, I should say, European community on the Bronx River. It's the oldest of our what we call our river towns. Although there were at least 3 Native American settlements that we know of along the river. This was where the Bolton Bleachery was located after 1888, which had been left in ruins. It was torn down sometime in the late 1920s, and it was an industrial wasteland going right into the 1970s.
But since then, various organizations and people in the neighborhood have worked together in revitalizing the Bronx River and the West Farms neighborhood.
It was an organization that was brought together by Phipps Redevelopment Corporation that went in there and made this into a community garden. Today, once again, you have agriculture taking place in West Farms.
And this neighborhood had its very own amusement park.
Starlight Park was the kind of place that people still speak of as one of the lost wonders of the Bronx.
So Starlight Park will open next year in early 2013. And the Bronx River Greenway link in Starlight Park will be a connector underneath the Cross Bronx, which will enable folks from up here in West Farms to be able to go down into Starlight Park safely, which is a connection that's never existed before.
This area of West Farms was also a hub for the New York, Westchester, and Boston railroads.
And this is the the central broadcasting tower, for the radio signals, the fire department. When an alarm goes out, it's channeled through, for this borough anyway, it goes through this signal tower.
The Bronx River Alliance has done much to restore this waterway's ecology for wildlife as well as for us urban dwellers.
So we're here at the Soldier Cemetery in West Farms. People from the War of 1812 straight through World War I are buried here. It's one of the few small cemeteries anywhere in New York City that still exist, and certainly one of the very few in the Bronx.
A Bronx boy himself, Stephen Paul DeVillo, graduated with his history degree from Lehman College. I asked him how he got started on Bronx history.
I grew up alongside the Bronx River. And I think I literally took my first steps in Bronx history, taking walks along the river with my grandfather. And he started to introduce to me the stories of the Bronx and the history that went on here, and I never lost the interest in it.
Bronx River Ramble, what a great way to spend the Saturday, learning about Bronx history in the West Farm section of the Bronx. Reporting for BronxNet, I'm Ibrahim Gonzalez.